positive vibes. Every day is a fresh new start. This one I have attempted to embrace more permanently for about 2, 3 years now, but I still have trouble with it because, sure, I understand what it means about okay, it's a new day, new opportunities, new, but it almost makes me think of New Year's and how it's blown out of proportion. Like I'm supposed to believe that because the calendar is changing, yesterday's issues are gone, that everything is just going to be better, magical, and all that. When was the last time anyone talked to you about the new year? It's been a while, hasn't it? It's as if the hype died down. Your life is probably still the same, and if it has changed, maybe a good thing or two, or maybe bad things, like maybe your physical state has aggravated, or maybe you got some bad news economically, whatever it is. So, when it comes to day after day, something that I am proud that I can do better now that I couldn't do as well more than 2, 3 years ago is letting go of the bad stuff, letting go of the bad situations as soon as they happen. It doesn't mean that bad things have been resolved permanently, but at least when it comes to digesting events that are trivial in the grand scheme of things, as opposed to overthinking it, I seem to go through it, it's over, and I let it go, as opposed to spending too much time evaluating it, counteracting some things, kind of beating myself down, all that mess. That seems to be over. Now, when it comes to seeing each day as a new beginning, as a new opportunity, I try to keep it real. I'm like, the reality is, I still have pending bills. I still have the issues that you guys know that I have to save us some time. But it doesn't mean that I'm not going to keep my eye out for something to be inspiring or find something to be fun, something to connect with, or someone to maybe learn something about or something from. All those things. I feel like I'm more open to that than I was before. And the difference is that before, I felt like I wasn't prepared for that because I was overwhelmed. But now I'm still overwhelmed, but I don't mind opening the door to moments like that, even if they're brief. If brevity is what makes it work out for me, then fine. That's what I'll do. It's like a short little connection, doesn't have to be anything big. Whereas before, I wanted it to be a big, deep, meaningful connection, or there was nothing. So now I've been learning to manage it better, regardless of what it is. New days, sure. The sun rises again, the sun will go down again, whatever. But as opposed to letting myself be manipulated by things like this and feeling like, oh my God, because it's a new day, I have to incorporate something new. Even if it's something stupid like trying a new pastry, I can make that the new opportunity for the day, as opposed to refusing certain new adventures because it's not part of my routine. Well, that about sums me up, you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really don't have much to say about this one because I find it to be really simple yet complex at the same time because of my relationship with it, what I have had with it. And you just cannot be in denial that you cannot let go of some issues that still affect you, still haunt you. You can't just avoid it. When you begin to avoid it, I feel like it creates a disconnect to where it becomes a bigger problem, but because you haven't been given it thought, you disconnect from it. That's when the denial kicks in and it becomes a really bad thing. Okay, that's it. Bye.